Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and I love projects like this, right? Because there is, obviously in the marketplace, when you start out, you begin to do your research with top 100 companies, and you go through this journey of companies have been around for a couple of years, and all of that, right? And I get it, but after a little while, you start to go, what's next? What's coming up? Who's disrupting? Who's making things happen out there in the marketplace and using blockchain to take things to another level? And I think FOMO Lab have done a brilliant job. Spoke about it on TikTok. Had a couple of members of the community said, "Hey, elaborate more. Tell us a little bit more about it." And so here I am. Now, without further ado, strap yourselves in and let's get right into this one. So FOMO Lab is an exclusive NFT management agency and marketplace, which launched on the Binance Smart Chain on April 9. So literally a couple of months ago. Now, the Binance Margin ensures that the best quality of speed and transaction from a safety and low gas fees, right? So for me, I found that really fascinating, the fact that it is on there. And overall, since the launch, it's gained huge amounts of attention and a lot of star-studded celebrities like Tyson Fury, Rick Ross, Palace 808, Gumboy, and Brendan Shaw, and just to name a few, right? FOMO Lab has been featured on Forbes and currently is in the midst of auctioning a portion of an NFT signed by Rick Ross. I mean, how much can you do in 2 months, right? And this is what I find really fascinating. On the channel, I only bring to you things that make real world sense. And if it has a purpose in the real world, then I'm going to bring it to you on the channel. Now, a NFT marketplace like this that is managed, has a management agency component and a marketplace component as well, to me, makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm glad that other people around the world thought so as well, because since its launch at pre-sale, it made an incredible 350,000 USD dollars of pre-sale and shot up to an 80 million market cap, fully diluted within the first week of listing on PancakeSwap. I mean, where do we go from here, right? Like, where do you go? Started at 0.02 cents and it hit 80 cents within the first week, and currently trading, comfortably. And I think that's really important to mention, right? And again, it goes back to does what this company is, right? Does it have a real world purpose? And it does. And I think that's really fascinating component to it, right? Now, in regards to who's around and what is going on and how it all works, I think the website and the branding is spot on, bang on, super cool, super slick. But just to mention some of the star-studded lineup of people involved. You got Tyson Fury, Gypsy King. You got George Rollo. You got Miami Crypto Expo. You got Balcon Toys. I hope I pronounced them right. You got Palace and Gumboy. You got Gold Farm. You got Brendan Schulman. You got FEG. And the list goes on and on. And for me, this is what's fascinating from a marketer perspective, right? So as a marketer, I see that as an incredible opportunity for mass adoption and mass reach to a lot of people. Now, if you're a project, a company, whatever you do, right? Even if you sell burgers, the name of the game is to be known and to have lots and lots of people talk about you. And that's exactly what FOMO Lab's opportunity is. By having a star-studded lineup of, super celebrity stars out there in the world, the opportunities are endless. And that's what excites me about NFTs, blockchain, and the companies like FOMO Lab that have completely taken this concept and gone, head first into this. And I think that's what excites me. Of course, from me, can it get to 100x? I think with the celebrities and the momentum that this company is building right now, having more and more celebrities come on board, could FOMO X 100x? I think it can. Are we going to get there overnight? No. Can it happen? Yes. And that to me is all I need to be in and to be in it. Now, it is, there's so much going on, right? So you got FOMO jackpot draw, you got FOMO wallet, you got FOMO vault, you got the FOMO swap exchange. These are all things which are up and coming, happening, already happened, right? So there's an entire ecosystem being built here. And that's, for me, what's really exciting. If we look at a project long term, right? When a company starts to build its own ecosystem and it starts to really brand itself, with each component. So, you got your FOMO wallet, you got your FOMO vault, you got your FOMO swap exchange. So you start to integrate the brand into every aspect of what people do. Then you are seriously a contender to get right up there into the 100x club of projects. Now, also, the fact that FOMO is available on PancakeSwap, and from a NFT marketplace as well. Like, NFTs are not going anywhere, so I think that's really important. Now, why do I believe this can 100x, and why do I think the opportunities are there? Well, straight away, right? You get someone like Tyson Fury, boom, you're in Forbes magazine. It's simple as that, right? So having the celebrities will leverage the entire ecosystem to grow exponentially. Now, at the same time, I do want to also make sure that you are following their Twitter page. Hit the follow button, hit the alarm bell, keep up to date with what is going on a daily basis, because it is really important to keep up to date with that. But again, look at Forbes, right straight away, April 5th, straight away. It's come out with, mentioning, that Tyson Fury will have an exclusive NFT collection on the platform. And it mentions the platform. And that, to me, is what's really fascinating about this concept, because this concept can really take off because they've got the momentum, right? And that's what it's all about. Again, we got Cointelegraph, on May 17, FOMO Lab to launch for the culture, the NFT collection by Palace and Gumboy. Again, it's newsworthy, and that's what you need in a market, in a business. You need people to constantly be writing articles, news about you, talk about you, retweet about you, and that's what FOMO Lab is able to do with its marketplace. So to me, I think that is an extremely important aspect, because too many companies out there in the world don't achieve the heights that they could, simply because I don't know how to be newsworthy, media-worthy. And FOMO Lab is right up there when it comes to being able to produce news, being able to be newsworthy. Now, if you look at the Twitter account, joined March 2021, and already 15,000 people follow her. That's huge. These are big numbers. And we're talking about a baby, right? It's not even 3 months old. And that, to me, is what's really important when it comes to a company. And I think it achieves that. The Telegram account with over 6,500 people plus in it. And then, you got all the updates that are coming around, Tyson Fury and all these things that are going on in the moment as well. So really fascinating stuff. And again, like I said, from a branding point of view, bang on. Now, on the website, on FOMOLab.io, you can read everything about it, right? So from the tokenomics, to frequently asked questions, to the roadmap about where they're going and what's happening, right? So right now we're almost in July, but you got celebrity NFT announcements. You got the FOMO mobile DApp announcement. You got in July the FOMO Vault announcement. You got later in 2021 the private blockchain enabled music distribution. And which already has, gone, some of these things have already gone live. And that, to me, is what's exciting. Some things are already above schedule. So they've happened even before the timeline, right? So for me, that's really cool to see and important, right? Lots of important things about, the general and the staking, and really nice and simple way to learn more about, the most frequent asked questions. Legals and disclaimers are on here as well. From a partner's point of view, you can check it out there as well. The avenue and what happened there. You can read about it, you can see it. And we're talking about, some really super cool, exciting things, which, hasn't been done before. And I think the level that they're doing it at, and how they're doing it, I think is really exciting. And for me, it's what separates the good from the great. And so, we're talking about the Porsche 911 signed by Rick Ross, is by far the best NFT ever. Like, I've never seen an NFT like this before. So again, it goes on and on, right? So for me, what's really important, go out there, do your research, check it out, make sure you jump on the FOMO Lab website, read as much as you can about this, because I don't want you to sit there 3-4 months from now, private messaging me going, why didn't I listen to you, Serpent? Why didn't I take action and actually learn more about this, how it works, how I can get involved? You know, I don't want you to be one of those, right? And so what's really important is go on the website, check out everything, read all the articles, and then of course get onto Twitter, hit that follow, hit the alarm bell. And as always, if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.